morning, Aubrey. What's up?
Not too much. How are you?
I'm great. It's rainy here today, and I really feel like just lazing about and not doing anything.
I
It's
love
that
to laze about.
gray comfort feeling.
Ooh, good use of one of our fun slang vocab terms for today, laze about, which I use all the time. I always be like, I'm just going to laze about today.
You guys, and yes, Aubrey and I use this term all the time to laze about, but not every native speaker does. And that is another reason why this phrase will count as a more interesting vocab term on the IELTS exam. Guys, we're going to teach you 3 phrases today for being lazy, not doing anything, tell you where you could use it on IELTS. And also, we want to invite you to an amazing web class. This is one of my favorite web classes that we've designed, guys. It's so cool. It's all about slang. And guys, you know from listening to us on IELTS Energy that you need this natural native informal language to get a 7 or higher on speaking.
Yes. And it's not enough just to know the words. There's so much that goes into using slang, when to use it, the right context,
totally.
the intonation. There's a lot about, because it can sound really strange if, for example, you speak too formally or use it in the wrong situation. So that's why this is such a great web class. Not only are we giving you a lot of great slang vocab, we're giving you everything you need to know in order to use it right to make these great connections with friends, family, and at work, anywhere.
Yes, exactly. So before we get to that vocabulary, guys, we've already talked about lays about, it's just such a beautiful phrase. I love it. And it's fun to say. Before we get to the rest of the vocab, guys, you need to go to this web class. So it's called How to Speak Like a Native, Slang You Can't Learn from a Textbook. And you can't talk like a textbook at work, on the IELTS exam, anywhere in real life when you're speaking English. So you have 2 chances to attend, guys. You can go on March 1st or March 4th. Go to allearsenglish.com/slang to sign up for one of those dates, guys. Fit it in your schedule. This is a very, very worthwhile class. Okay, so lays about, right? Now, is this a positive term or a negative term? Because being lazy, if you call someone lazy, that's usually negative.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. To just say you are lazy is never kind. And you can't even really say that in a joking way.
Right.
So there are more lighthearted ways to say that. You would never say I'm just going to be lazy today. Or if you do, I don't know. But this is just a more lighthearted way to say that. I'm going to laze about, read a book. I don't have much on my to-do list.
Yeah, it's like this just very positive, slothful, slow, comfortable way to spend your time, right? It definitely has a warmer vibe than just saying lazy. So if you just want to, if you're asked about how you spend your free time, what you like to do on the weekends, all of these really common speaking part 1 questions, you could say this so easily. Be like, well, honestly, on Sunday mornings, I just like to laze about. I don't want to go running or work or answer emails. I just want to laze about with a good book.
Yes. Or if you're talking about a vacation, you could say something like, there's still plenty of time to laze about, even though we did go see the sights, right? Because every vacation, if you think about it, there's always time when you just kind of lay around and do nothing.
Yeah, totally. I love that. So that term connects to so many different IELTS topics, possibly, right? We have travel, we have daily routines, we have free time. And these are all super common IELTS Part 1 speaking questions. All right. So what is another cool slang way to talk about doing nothing?
Yes. So we could say bum around.
This is so fun.
It's funny how many meanings there are for the word bum, right? We use it to refer to borrowing money from someone. So I'm going to bum some money off you, right? There's so many meanings for it, but this has to be these 2 words together, bum around. And it just, again, means to be lazy, hang around, right? I'm going to go bum around my friends today. Just means you're just going to not really do anything, just hang out.
Exactly. Not do much of anything, which, that's what like Sundays are for. I picture these phrases describing Sunday routines a
Totally.
lot. Okay. And then the last one, guys. Now, this is a negative term. The first two terms, just a positive, relaxed vibe, right? I'm just going to relax. But this last term, guys, is sort of aggressive. Deadbeat.
It's a
A
little more
deadbeat.
negative for sure.
It is, yeah. So it's a noun. And the first two phrases were verb phrases. And this is a noun. A deadbeat is a person who is too lazy, who does nothing, or more specifically, really does not do what they're supposed to be doing, right? So the first phrase that comes to mind using this would be like a deadbeat dad is like a dad who doesn't support their family or their children with like money and effort is like a deadbeat dad. That's most commonly how I hear it. But if you're describing,
I say it to be funny though. I'll be like, if I'm trying to get a friend to come out and go dancing and they're refusing, I'll be like, don't be such a deadbeat. You need to come. You're just sitting home doing nothing, right? And so you can use it sort of silly, sort of sarcastically that
That's true.
way, but it all depends on intonation, right? Because if you, like you said, if you actually to say to someone, you're a deadbeat, that's not kind.
Totally. So, I mean, it is language. It all depends on context, right? And that's why it's so important, guys, to learn these phrases from natives in context and to hear how we use them and when we use them. So, definitely, guys, get some amazing 7+ vocabulary for speaking part 1 and speaking part 2. Don't talk like other students. Stand out with real native slang that we actually use with each other, guys, that you cannot get in a textbook or on some list or some forum. So sign up for this web class, guys. Go to allearsenglish.com/slang.
Yes, and then be there on time. It's going to be Lindsay and I, and we always have a little pre-party, find out where people are from. It's so fun. So we will see you there March 1st or March 4th. Sign up, allearsenglish.com/slang.
Awesome. All right, Aubrey, thanks for not lazing about and recording with me.
Love it. You are welcome. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.